Hi, I know we're really up close and personal, but I want to clarify two things before we move on. One, I'm sorry it has taken me so long to upload week 6. This is my week 6 video and it's very different, and I'll explain that in reason 2. But number one, it's because I have been waiting on this brand that I'm so excited to work with. It would be my very first collaboration. It's a tool that I actually have been using since I started pre-nursing, and they wanted to work with me, and I can't tell you how giddy and excited I was because they were on my list of brands that I wanted to work with. But y'all, they have been taking very, very long. We're on our 3rd week of talking back and forth, and I wanted this video to be the first sponsored video, but it's taking way too long. No, 2 weeks we've been talking back and forth, not 3. And I knew that this video would be perfect for us to collaborate, but at this point I can't wait anymore. So there will be a future collaboration, and I'm so excited to tell y'all who it is. I am going to mention that tool in this video just because I do use it in my everyday, it is part of my study routine. Yeah, I just wanted to apologize for being so behind. And 2, the reason this is my week 6 of nursing school, which is a sit down video of my nursing school supply haul, is because I did not film anything for week 6. Y'all, I was in my emotions, I was in my feelings, I was stressed, I was overwhelmed, and I really didn't want to film anything. And it's not that I don't want to show it, but I've been vlogging for a while and I have come to learn that it's not good to just put videos out there of me crying and me complaining, because I don't want my channel to be focused around me as a person who's complaining, because I'm very blessed to be in the position that I am. But balancing showing the real stuff, you know what I mean? And I need to be careful on how I show up, and making sure that if I do show up that way, because that is a part of my life and I'm like that almost every single day, but also showing you how I overcame it and how I moved past it and what I did in order to show you how it worked for me, so that maybe it could help you out. I don't want to come across whiny when I am living in one of my prayers. You know what I mean? I'm in nursing school. I've been wanting to be a nurse, y'all know, forever, since I graduated high school. So that's the reason why, those are the 2 reasons why it's taken me so long, and that's why we're making it into a nursing school haul with CNA supply haul, because my program really didn't require a lot, and I'll go more into that. So I just wanted to preface this video by clarifying those 2 key areas. Yeah, let's get into the video, and I'm excited to show y'all my nursing school haul and my very first Q&A, and let's get into the video. Okay, I'm gonna start off this video with something that I've been waiting and wanting to open for months. I wanted to save it for a nursing school supply haul. The nursing school starter kit by Nurse in the Making. Let me tell you, I got the complete box and I did open it just to see what was in there. And because I'm taking pharmacology for my first semester, I already use these, and these have come in handy and have helped me tremendously. I mean, the pharmacology flashcards, amazing resource. We have to make our own cards, and so I've been able to pull a lot of information from these cards and have made my life so much easier. Of course, I still have to find other information because it's not all on here. I'm so grateful for these. These flashcards did come in the box, and so let me show you what else is in there. So it looks like this whenever you open it up. The flashcards were here, so that's why it's kind of tilting to the side and there's an open space. But let me pull everything out that's in there. There's this black water bottle, and you get to pick what color water bottle you want. But it says on there, Future Nurse. Love, love, love this. So yeah, it comes with a water bottle. I can finally take it out of its package. And then it looks like, oh, little buttons. One says Future Nurse. Another says, I can't, I'm in nursing school. It comes with this sticker packet. Oh, nice. Comes with a badge reel, and then it has this card on there that has like your normal range of vital signs, basic metabolic panel, complete blood count, coagulation. There we go. And then That is so cute. I love it. So yeah, it came with that. Oh, nice. I needed one of these. Pen light, and it's not the LED light. I actually needed one of these, and I'm gonna put it in my nurse pouch. Pharmacology pocket guide. So it has like the suffixes, prefixes, and antidotes. Like drug names saved by the suffixes, drug schedules, FDA pregnancy categories, and a list of Joint Commission do not use lists. It's very slim. Okay, I am removing all of these things, and under there, it comes with this nice thick book. See, I haven't even opened it, y'all, because I wanted to show y'all first. Okay, so it comes with these stickers, and it looks like you can access it with this QR code on your tablet, or maybe there's an app. Oh, I have to check that out. Yay, I get to open it. The complete nursing school bundle, and it's by Nurse in the Making. I bought mine off of Etsy. This thing is thick. The cohort that just graduated actually recommended this, and they didn't know that I had already bought it, and so I was so excited to know that actually was worth buying it because it is expensive and that it helped them. I'm going to show you, kind of read off the table of contents. So head to toe assessment, dosage cal, lab value cheat sheet, electrolyte imbalances, fundamentals, mental health, mother baby, med surge. So kind of like an overview of everything that you learn in nursing school. I am going to be excited to delve into this. Like I said, I had it under my bed. I've been wanting to make this video, and so I'm so glad I finally did, because this looks like amazing information. Okay, now that we got off of that, let's go into planners. I have a focused planner from Erin Condren. I absolutely love this. And I have this planner that I bought from Walmart. It's a lot cheaper than this focus planner. I love the paper. I love how it was laid out. This one is super simple. It gives you your monthly at a glance, and then your 4 weeks. And I absolutely love this one because I do try to plan my content out, not always, but I put it in here for content planning. I kind of use it as a journal. And then this one I love because it's more goal focused, and I'm a very goal oriented type of person. Now for me to implement it, that's a different story, but we're trying to get better about that. Anything that has to do with my kids, just the life in general, it goes in here. First of all, scrubs that I love of all time. It's the only scrubs I have. With my Mandala Scrubs, I will always have a link for y'all to have a $5 coupon. I love these scrubs. From now on, I just buy Mandala Scrubs. The only time I don't is if my program requires a different kind, which my program did. I didn't want to wear it because it had my logo on it, but this is the color of my school, red, and I get so many compliments on this color. Love these scrubs, and they look very expensive. They've been known as the dupe for figs, and I absolutely love my Mandala Scrubs. So this is essential in my work. And the reason I had come across them is because they were water resistant, and when I was working as a hospice aide, that was crucial because I would get in the shower with patients. I know that sounds really bad. I would give a lot of my patients shower, and they were elderly, and so a lot of the times I would have to get in the shower and get them propped up and making sure that they were in the bath, or I would just get it wet is what I'm trying to say. And I would give a lot of bed baths, and these are literally water resistant. They repel water. So absolutely love these scrubs. Second thing, y'all, I had to get Hokas, okay? These are so comfortable, and they are so essential for my 12-hour shifts. I now work as a med-surg CNA, and I work 12-hour shifts, and these, y'all, are super duper comfy. These were the shoes that I was wearing as a hospice aide. They're the brand Sticky from Amazon, and I loved them because they were water resistant, as you can see, and they're clogs, and they were comfortable. I do not recommend them for 12-hour shifts. I did one time wear them as a med-surg CNA, and so I ended up wearing them one shift, never again. Functional, and I loved how easy they are to slip on and how easy they are to wipe off. And another reason why I like them is because they were skid resistant. So this was really important. All of this was really important for me because, like I said, sometimes I would get in the shower with patients and it would help that non-slip part of the shoe, because it helped my job so much. Another huge essential for being a nursing student and as a CNA is your bag. I ended up splurging when it comes to my bags, and I am a bag lady. I have a bag for everything, but let's just stick to what's relevant to this video, which is my nursing bag. I don't recommend this for nursing school. I absolutely love this bag. I do. I love the compartments. One of the things that I really love that I haven't seen in any other backpack is this opening here, and it's actually really deep. Like, it goes past my wrist, and I love that I can just stick my keys in there, and it's so accessible for anything that you just need to hurry up and get. I also love that it has these side pockets right here that you can stick whatever you need access to right away. It has one here and it has one on the other side, and of course it has a place for your drink, and this does as well, but it also has a stretchy part for it, which I really love because my big water bottles can actually fit in here. So this has a lot of nice compartments. It has another one for your laptop, and then of course it has the main compartment inside your bag. I also love that it has these compartments in the front, and there is where I put like my pads for when I'm on my period. And then it has this secure spot. You can't see it, but you can put like your iPad in there, and then this part secures it. And then of course you have your main area, and then the little compartment here in the front. I really love this bag, but I really wish I would have waited until I was a nurse, just because as a nursing student you're having to put your bag on the floor a lot. And Danye, I think it's Danye Dover. It sounds like it's some kind of like German brand. These are expensive. And the fact that I had to keep putting this bag on the floor because there was no space for me to put it, we didn't have any lockers in nursing school, it just really hurt my heart. And already it looks dirty. I live out in the desert and I'm surrounded by dirt, so it's just starting to get like that tan color. And I'm so disappointed because these are expensive. So I love this bag, definitely recommend it, but I don't recommend it if you're having to constantly put it on the floor. Like, I would have waited until I was a nurse to get this bag, but I really love it. And here I just have my little hand sanitizer. It's a mist, and I went ahead and bought a little case for it so that it just hangs from my bag. And these are just cards. These are nursing cards that show you just snippets of what's essential and what you should memorize and what you should learn, like normal ranges for heart rate, for blood pressure, how to read an EKG, just stuff like that. Okay, this other one, y'all, it was a splurge. It was my gift to myself for becoming a CNA, which is this Consuela bag. These are expensive. I've always wanted a Consuela bag, and I wanted to gift this to myself because I worked really hard, okay? I worked super duper hard, and I wanted to have something pretty, and I take so many bags. This bag just holds a bunch of other things. For instance, I recently started using this whenever I go to work. So basically this bag holds a lot of my stuff that I take to work for me that are either for school or that just helps me as a CNA. I absolutely love this pouch. It's flat, but it holds a lot of things. It even has enough space to hold my stethoscope. I don't use my stethoscope yet, but definitely if I were a nurse, it fits in there. That's another nurse essential. I have your classic black Lippmann. It's the Classic 3, I think it's what it's called. I've had this for years, y'all. This is my third time trying to get into, this is my third attempt at nursing school, and so a lot of these supplies I already had. But yeah, Definitely essential for nursing school. Absolutely love this thing. But yeah, it fits in here, y'all. And then I've noticed that a lot of the times we have to use tape, and instead of me losing them all the time, I love that it came with this string here so that it just hangs there and you can keep reusing it without having to keep going to the supply closet and just wasting a bunch of their supplies. And then of course I have my scissors. All of this stuff does come in handy as a CNA because the nurse may not have it and you're like, oh hey, I have it in my nurse pouch. My med-surg director, she had to work on the floor one time and she said great nurses always have scissors. So she would always remind me that, and ever since then that has stuck with me, and I made sure that I had my scissors in here. Another thing that's essential for work, and I'm sure it'll be essential when I have clinicals, is this clipboard. I love that it's a trifold, and actually one of my friends from Facebook gifted this to me, so thank you, Melissa. Just in case you're watching this, sometimes she comments on my videos, but you are amazing, girl. This was one of the things that she sent me. She sent me a whole box of gifts and I was just so grateful. But yeah, I love this as a CNA. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of the times, because as a CNA, we take vitals, that's part of our job, and we get a list of our patients, and when we go into a patient's room, I can have it clipped here, and I just close it, and they can't see anything. Okay, this is like my emergency kit, but the only thing I have in here are migraine pills. I've been getting, not recently, but I would never get headaches, and the only thing that would help me take it away was migraine relief, and I never want to be at work with migraine because it's such a pain, and sometimes I can't even open my eyes because it hurts so much. Thank God that hasn't happened yet, but it's definitely in my emergency bag. I also have deodorant. I do sweat a lot and I don't ever want to be close. I don't ever want to smell, because as nurses, as CNAs, we're very up and close and personal with our patients, especially when we're lifting them and rolling them. I don't ever want to smell bad. Sorry it's dirty, y'all. It's been everywhere with me. And then of course I have emergency pads, an emergency hair clip, lotion, and just some lip gloss. I need to put gum in there. That's another emergency thing. Let me know if you have an emergency kit as well and what you have in there. This light, as a night shift CNA, comes in handy, and I love that you can just stick it on here and it stays on your shirt because of the magnet, and that way when I go into patient's room at 3 a.m. or at midnight and they're asleep, instead of turning on all the lights, I just turn this on. And then plus, of course, I have my badge reel. I absolutely love my badge reel. It says, "Help is on the way, dear," from Mrs. Doubtfire. And it came in a lot of different colors. Sorry, it's not... There we go. This is what I look like, minus the stethoscope. I can't wait when I'm a nurse and I can wear my stethoscope. But this is what I always go in wearing when I show up to a shift, is my light and my badge. And of course, all of this is necessary for me to get onto the computer and to get into the building. This water bottle, I absolutely love. It's the Awala brand. I just love that it closes. I do have my Stanley. I don't like how it's exposed. I'd rather have it covered. It has the part for the straw, which is right here, or you can just tilt it and drink. This neck pillow, y'all, is essential for self-care. I am somebody who holds a lot of their stress in their neck, and you see these ridges right here? When I press my neck down, it is the hurt so good kind, and I can just lay there with my neck on this pillow and I feel a huge relief. It's amazing. Okay, y'all, this is taking way longer than I thought. And I'm losing light, so I'm going to try and speed this up. Electronic. My Apple my Apple MacBook has lasted me since 2015, and yet I still have no problems whatsoever. absolutely love my Apple products. They last me such a long time. I do plan on getting one after graduating just because the storage space in here isn't enough. When I bought it, it wasn't for editing. And now that I edit a lot, I need a lot more storage space. But essentially, I just use this to edit my videos. So I have deleted all the apps on it so that I have enough storage space to edit videos. And so I ended up getting myself, I got me an iPad Pro. I think it's an 11-inch. Love this thing. I bought it for note-taking. I bought the app Notability. I use this thing so much. It helps as a second screen. I even bought the Apple Pencil so that I could write in my Notability app. I also have Picmonic. Quizlet has come in handy. Those are the things that I use the most right now. I love that I can download PowerPoint, put them into my Notability app, and write on it, because I did not want to be printing so much paper and wasting so much paper. I also bought the covering that makes it feel like it's paper. I will have everything linked down below. So I bought this and I went ahead and bought the keyboard for it. It has come in handy because we have very small desks in nursing school, and taking this bulky, not even bulky, but this really big laptop would take up everything. And for me to just be at my desk with this small screen really helps a lot. So that's as far as electronics. One thing I recommend in nursing school is to have a binder with everything that you need to keep up with, and like your vaccinations, your BLS cards. I'll need to keep up with my clinical hours, so everything is in this binder. Something else that's really important are markers. I wanted different colors so that I can write down everything that I need to study. And I know that the teach back method is a great way to study because it ensures that you know what you're talking about. So if you can teach it to somebody else, then you know that you've learned the material. This is our drug book that they gave us in nursing school, but I also have the Mosby's drug book. Both of these are really useful. So far, these are the only books that we've had to use, which is our ATI book. So everything is in here for our whole 2 years of our nursing program. All of our ATI books are in here. We also have access to the ebook, but as a person who loves to write in books, highlight in books, take note in books, I really appreciate this. Our program is focused on rural border community because we live in a rural town near the border, and I absolutely love that. Y'all, I have so many pen cases. I have another one that's missing that is, can you guess the color purple? That one holds my highlighters. These just hold whatever pens I can get access to, and these hold a lot of markers. They come in handy because when I make my pharmacology cards, I like to do them in different colors, and I like to do my own bubble letters and just make it really nice. So this has come in handy. This I got on Amazon. This just came in a packet with Erin Condren. So yeah, this is a pencil bag from Erin Condren. So that is it as far as my nursing school supply haul. Like I said, it's not a lot. I really try to stick to as much as I can on my iPad. And my nursing school, they have been so considerate of us. They told us during orientation they know that nursing school is expensive and they want to make it as cheap as possible for us. Other than a stethoscope and blood pressure cuff, everything else was just whatever we wanted to buy, and I thought that was really awesome. We did have to buy our scrubs. I just didn't wear them because it has my logo, my school's logo on it. Let's get into the questions that y'all sent me. Okay, so someone had asked, how long is the program? The program is 4 years long. Okay, let me rephrase that. So it is a BSNRN program. So you need your 2 years of your core classes which is your English, your history, your political science, all of that. Plus your prerequisites, your sciences like A&P, microbiology, all of that needs to be done in your first 2 years of college. Now the actual nursing program is 2 years. We started this summer of 2024 and we will graduate in May of 2026. Next year we will not have classes during the summer, so it's just fall, spring, fall, spring, and we graduate May of 2026. I already had my bachelor's, and as a pre-nursing student I just had to get my prerequisites, and my prerequisites were A&P, microbiology. I was already core complete. I was able to get into the nursing program, and it's going to take me 2 years, and I'll come out with my BSN. And then once I pass my test, I'll be an RN. Do you still plan on working through nursing school? As of now, yes. But y'all, next semester in the fall, we have 8 classes, 8 or 9, I can't remember. And I'm taking A&P 2 on top of all of my nursing classes. I absolutely love to work, and it's been so beneficial. I get to see what we learn in class on the floor, and it just has made me a better student, and I don't want to let go of that. And I really love my job. I love my coworkers. Essentially, I would love to keep working, but if it affects my grades, I will end up putting in my resignation. School and my kids are top priority. I hope it doesn't come to that point. It's just school comes first, because school is going to get me to where I want to be. Can you talk about paying for nursing school, loans, scholarships, work? So, okay, there's so many ways you can go about paying for nursing school. One is by financial aid. If you come from a low income, first generation household, you will get financial aid, and financial aid will pay for school, and that is aid that you don't have to pay back. I wish somebody had told me this, but look into your local workforce. They might have a program to where they will pay for everything for you to go to nursing school. When I applied for the LVN program, I applied for that scholarship and I had everything paid for, plus they paid for rent. That's targeted for people who are low income. So if you qualify for food stamps, that automatically qualifies you to get that program. So please look into your local workforce program and see if they have any kind of scholarship. I applied for a nurse course scholarship. That's already closed, but just know that every single year they open up that application from, I think it's from March to May, so it's a very short window. It is a lot of information that you have to upload, so make sure you're giving yourself enough time, and then you have to write an essay. But I won't hear back from them until September. And about that program, they pay for everything, plus they give you a $1,500 stipend each month. The only thing is that they require for you to work 2 years at a critical shortage facility, and they have to be known under their license. I will have that linked down below so you can look into it. And if I don't get that program, get that scholarship, I know they have a loan repayment. I haven't looked into it yet, but definitely something to look into if you're going into nursing program and you no longer qualify for financial aid. I already have a bachelor's, so I no longer qualify for aid, and right now we are paying out of pocket. It's between paying out of pocket and getting loans out. I did go through Sallie Mae. Sallie Mae is a private loan, so it does have a high interest rate, but we're hoping that we only needed it for this semester. It was very quick and easy. It was such an easy process, very fast, and I will leave that link down below. I really wouldn't recommend it, but for somebody like us who have kids, we don't get aid anymore, and I don't have a scholarship right now. Essentially, don't take any advice from me as far as financial advice, but coming from somebody who has no money, it's helping us right now, and eventually it's going to help me to get to where I need to where I want to be. So that's how I'm paying for school right now. And maybe in other areas, if you're working, they might have some type of scholarship where they will help pay for your college. I know that a student in my class, her work is paying for everything and they're still paying her on top of that. I'm not exactly sure how that works, to be honest, but she did sign a contract to where she would have to work at that hospital for 5 years or pay them back. So that's another opportunity, is whether through work you can find a scholarship. Go to your local workforce and see if they have some type of program for nurses, because nurses are short. We are short of nurses, and more than likely your local workforce will have a program. Or next year, look into the nurse course scholarship. But I wouldn't recommend private loans like Sally Mae, because private loans sometimes don't fall under like loan repayments. So just an FYI, that's how we're paying right now, is we're paying out of pocket and then with some help with loans. What are you most looking forward to, and what are you fearing? Y'all, to be honest, I'm very much looking forward to walking across that stage, getting pinned, and seeing when I pass my NCLEX and actually become a registered nurse. This has been such a long battle. It has been such a long fight, and it's a fight within myself, y'all. It has nothing to do, nobody has been discouraging me to not go. There hasn't been any resistance outside. It's my own head, y'all. Like I said before, I wanted to be a nurse since I graduated high school, and it's been me in my head this whole time. That is what I'm looking forward to the most, because I know it'll be one of the biggest accomplishments I have achieved, is getting through nursing school, and to have my kids there, and to have my husband and my mother-in-law and my family, my mom, my grandma, my aunts, all see me walk across that stage and get my nursing diploma, is going to be one of the biggest highlights of my life, because for years and years and years I told myself I wasn't good enough, I wasn't smart enough, and I didn't deserve it. And so for me to be here, I am living in a prayer. And let me tell you what I most fear. It's my head, because to this day I still struggle. Let me tell you. I'll go more into it during my week 7 nursing school, because I did vlog it then, where I was very close to quitting. And it's because it's my head, it's my thoughts, it's the enemy attacking. It's like they say, when you are walking in his purpose, you're targeted the most. And my mind, y'all, is my biggest enemy. So I fear my thoughts, but each semester I'm getting better. I haven't quit, and my pre-nursing semester was one of the hardest semesters of my life, with my father-in-law passing, who was more like a dad to me. And for me to overcome that and come out with a 4.0, each challenge that I overcome has made me more confident in myself. Yeah, I hope that answered your question. That was a really good question though. And then the last question I have is, which specialty do you see yourself working in? Okay, this is what I love about nursing, is that you can do so many areas. And the more I'm in nursing, the more areas I see that is available. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I can definitely see myself working in critical care, whether it be NICU, PICU, ICU, or CVICU. I would love to do critical care. I got to experience the ICU when, unfortunately, my baby sister was in the ICU for a week. I loved how close those nurses were, and how they got to take care of their patients. And each ICU nurse, they loved, because I was talking to them, it was when I was wondering if I should be a nurse or not, and everybody said be an ICU nurse. They loved their job, and they loved how close they were. And it's 1 to 2 patients that they get, maybe sometimes even 3, but just how everybody felt like a family, and it was close quarters and very private. So I can see myself doing that, but I can also see myself being a hospice nurse. I was a hospice aide, and I absolutely love that job. I miss it. It conflicted with my nursing schedule, so I had to let that go. I can see myself doing hospice care. And then recently I found out about home health nurse with the geriatric specialty. those are my people, my Jerry people, my old people. Y'all are my peeps. I absolutely love taking care of older people. I fell in love with them when I did hospice care because the majority of them were geriatric. I love the relationships I built with them, and you might think they're on hospice, they die. I mean, it's different in every scenario. Some diagnoses can take up to years, some can take months, some can take weeks, and some are a day. They're basically on our service for a day. And it's unfortunate, but those ones that you get for months, it's like no other. I can't explain it other than I absolutely loved being a hospice aide. So I can see myself being a hospice care nurse, or I can see myself being a home health nurse with specialization as a geriatric home health nurse. Another one, wound care. Oh my gosh, I have been fascinated with wound care since I started hospice. I just love the process of it. I love the cleaning it. I love seeing wounds. I love seeing bones sticking out and seeing the insides, and just satisfying. It's so satisfying to watch a wound heal. I am obsessed with wound care, so I can see myself as that. I definitely want to get my master's, and so I don't know. I can see myself everywhere, and that's what I love about nursing, is that somebody like me who can easily get bored, I can do different specialties. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to. Other than graduating, I'm looking forward to everything that is available for me as a nurse, and just everything that I get to learn and experience and build. I'm excited, y'all. I'm really excited. So okay, that was the last question. Thank y'all so much for being here, and again, I'm sorry I didn't film a whole week in the life, but I will talk about it more in my week 7 of nursing school. I'm actually going into week 9. Today is Friday, and next week we start week 9, and then 3 more classes and we're done. Time is just going by so fast. So I'm so glad I'm documenting this journey, because it definitely has been one for the books. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited, and I just have to keep praying and moving forward, because my head, y'all, is my biggest enemy. But I've learned to just move with the fear. Don't let fear debilitate you. It has for me in the past, and I'm still struggling with that, but we're still here, y'all, and that is a huge progress for me, is that I'm moving forward with the fear. And I'm so excited to keep documenting this journey and see where it takes me. And I hope that you enjoy these videos and that you get some encouragement out of it, whether you want to be a nurse or not. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta keep moving forward. Anyways, thanks for being here. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.